Peace and love. Love. Peace and wellness. Hey, hey. I gotta bless Instagram with our newest celestial goddess fan available on CrystallineMars.com. I love this piece. This piece loves me. Ashe, welcome in, baby. New and true, baby boo. We welcome you to tonight's stream. Nah, I mean, paste. How are you in this present moment? Mary 1111. How my daughter say? 1111. Going to heaven, bitch. 1111. Going to heaven, bitch. Oh, Lord. This feather is feathering. So I was debating if I wanted to add this to the website. I created her a few days ago, and I'm in a little pickle with shipping with the boxes. And I was like, oh, I have everything. I have all of the feathers. I have all of the fans. I created this baby boo by hand. I have all of the shells and everything. But I was like, shit, how am I going to ship these bitches? How am I going to ship these baby boos? So, because you can close it, but I don't recommend it. And I don't want y'all fans coming in bent up. So I need to have boxes. I want to ship these open, expanded. And I found some boxes in the garage last night, and they were big enough. And I'm like, ooh, should I use these? And I'm like, well, no. I kept talking myself out of it. And so I got dressed today. Y'all know it's 11/11, and it is a 4 vibrational day that has to do with the Aquarius energy. So today is heavy on transcendence. So I was like, let me come through with the all white with the snowman head ass. And so this is what I just wore today. Well, not today. I just got ready for the show, for the stream. And I had this baby boo in the background, and I will start to work with her when it comes to the live, as far as this cleansing before we start, to clear out any evil eye that may look at this live, right? And so when I gathered her and I saw her up against my skin with the white on the white on the white, I said, I like. So I added her to the website real quick. I went ahead and added her. I said, whoever is ready to connect with this beautiful celestial energy, it's available. I love it here. I love it here, bitch. Hey, y'all. Hey. I am so laughing. What you laughing for? Because you know I'm so serious. So let's go ahead and flow. Welcome in. I say, yo. To the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madam Dublé Jones, the lady with the stones, the come here's, and to leave us alone. And I'm a spiritual guide to assist you in this life. Y'all know I'm about to be singing, bitch. Y'all know how we act when we get a new set. I don't get my nails painted, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm about to get on y'all nerves. I gotta start over because y'all know I do my little spiel and it just flow. Ashe, yo. We run the replay. We run it back. Welcome into tonight's stream, baby boo. New and true, we welcome you to the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madam Dublé Jones, the lady with the stones, the come here's, and the leave us alone. And I am a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. If you are seeking any spiritual guidance, if you would like a helping people, helping hand, you can book on the website CrystallineMars.com. There you can also grab this beautiful celestial goddess fan, which is great for ceremonial use. All right, all of my energy workers, you work energy. I don't care if you do it as a purpose, as a career, or whatever you want to call it, my dear. This piece, this fan is great for our guides as well, okay? Because we all got that feminine energy. And this is also great for cleansing your aura, cleansing your space, calling forth, invoking that ancestral, that angelic vibration, frequency, energy into your space. Great for smudging as well. You could get your little smudge bowl and fan the energy through your space with your intentions. Here we have beautiful ostrich feathers, which are associated with rebirth, with purifying, cleansing. and that celestial presence, like I said. So she's on sale, y'all. Our Purple Friday, our Crystaline Mars Purple Friday sale goes active in a few hours. I'm super excited. Our 25% off site-wide sale goes active at 12 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on November the 12th. And it will extend through November 15th at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So y'all can add her to your cart. I am also working on some more beautiful pieces, y'all. This sale caught me the fuck off guard because y'all know I just show up. And y'all know Shadow Man, Baba Lagaz, he just tell me what to do when they do it. Well, he tell me when to do it. And I do it. And so he just hit me with the shit a few hours ago. I said, hold on, bitch. Hold on, bitch. I won't fucking ready. So y'all know I gotta come through because I'm not about to replay them motherfucking. We have a few pieces left from our last sale on the website, like our handcrafted copper jewelry, our handcrafted brass jewelry. But y'all know I don't like replaying, repeating the same fucking content, the same videos, and coming with the same old shit. Y'all know how I do. So it's lit. I will be adding pieces over the next few days. I'm gonna try to punch out as much as I can earlier in the sale, but y'all know when it comes to our pieces, they are first come, first serve, one of a kind. Y'all thought I was playing because a lot of y'all had some pieces in y'all cart, and it was like 12 of y'all that had the same piece, but only one of y'all got the piece and it went out of stock. I told y'all. So go ahead and check out, see what you like, and check out when it calls your name. Ashe. So we have the sale going on. Also, if you would like a reading tonight, you can send your love offerings in. I will be starting with our baby boo Charmaine, but we can follow up with you. So that's what we got. That's what we do. Also, y'all, so shout outs to our baby boo Blanco. Baby boo, she grabbed the last Gemini duality infused oil that was sitting on Ilegua's altar. And I said whoever was going to purchase that one was definitely going to have some very beautiful door opening energy as they work with that oil. So shout outs to you, Blanco. But y'all, guess what I discovered? Guess what I fucking uncovered? Oh yeah, I gotta share that with y'all too. We have one more Affluence and Allure Taurus infused oil on the website, and that oil has been on our Oshun, our abundance altar, since I fucking created it back in Taurus season, back in the end of April. So whoever purchases this last, I recommend you get the duo. Allure is for beauty and love, magnetism, and Affluence is for affluence, okay? Success, abundance, money, wealth, prosperity. Beautiful energy to always work with. It was infused in the solar and lunar Taurus energy. And like I said, that last one has been infusing with beautiful Oshun, being blessed with beautiful Oshun, prosperous energy. So whoever is going to claim that, baby boo, let me know when the energy come through for you because it's going to work some wonders. So shout outs to all of y'all. That is our last. I think I told y'all recently that we sold out of our oils. I completely forgot. Well, I didn't forget because I told y'all a few weeks ago. But in that moment when I said we sold out, I forgot to mention that we still had the Allure and Affluence left. So run to the website, add that to your cart, check out. Also, shout out to our new members who have been joining our sacred community on Crystaline Mars, our YouTube channel, our Crystaline Leo lovelies, our Crystaline Libras, Crystaline Cancers, Crystaline Scorpios, and Crystaline Aquarius. As of December the 1st, I will be conducting abundance rituals for our Crystaline Leos and up. So, you know, Crystaline Leos was the first tier, and that was just for the lovers who want to show love on a monthly basis. You know, just send a little love donation. But I was like, you know what? I can't leave y'all out. I can't leave y'all out. I cannot leave y'all out. I will not leave y'all out. So, like I said, I will be conducting on the 1st of every month from this month forward, well, December moving forward. And it's going to be around abundance. So we're going to set the month off right. We're going to set the month off intentional. So we invite all of you who are ready to join space, to share space with like-minded souls over to our YouTube crystalline realms. All right. So we have that going on. If you would like to intensify, magnify the energy that I can put into the ritual, you can send in additional for your name to be entered more times into the abundance pot, the abundance ritual. Every additional $5 will give you an additional name, which will intensify the energy, like I said. And you can send the additionals to our payment methods down below. So we welcome y'all. I'm super, super excited, y'all. I am also working the 1111 ritual for our Crystalline Aquarius lovelies, and the energy is so freaking beautiful, healing, restorative. I love it here. I got you, Crystal, baby boo. So I think that's it for the spiel. And I'm ready to continue to flow with the stream. Y'all leave some white hearts down below. Leave 4 white hearts down below. And let's continue to flow. Welcome into all of y'all. Welcome into all of y'all. Ashe. Jordan said curse words are bad energy. I used to think the same. But bitch, shit. Bad, good, high, low. The energy fucking flow. Ashe, fucking oh. So let's go ahead and get into our law of the night. Hey y'all. Okay, so we are on law number 18. Of the 48 laws of power. And law 18 reads, do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. The world is dangerous and enemies are everywhere. Everyone has to protect themselves. A fortress seems the safest, but isolation exposes you to more dangers than it protects you from. It cuts you off from valuable information. It makes you conspicuous and an easy target. Better to circulate among people, find allies, and mingle. You are shielded from your enemies by the crowd. So I'd say this is definitely against what everybody says nowadays with isolation. Isolation was the best thing that I did for myself. These times that we're in, baby, we need community. And I'm not saying surround yourself with just anybody and everybody, but I encourage you to open your heart up to community. There is power in numbers. You know the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Even those who seem against you. You may have distanced yourself in the physical realm. Okay, but I need you to open your heart, cleanse your heart, zoom out with this 4 Aquarius energy and see how you can use their energy as a tool. How you can use their energy as a tool. How they can become an ally for you. When you don't have an ear out for what's going on out in the world, outside of your world, you cannot protect yourself. You have nobody to protect you. It's all peace, love, and light when we're in this space by ourselves because we're like, ooh, I ain't got to deal with their energy. I don't have to deal with their energy. I get it. Trust me. Been there, done that. Got a white t-shirt, bitch. You're in my white tee. But one thing, like I said, I was reflecting on this the other day and I was like, I love my fucking lovelies. Y'all ride for me in physical, in spirit, virtual, in real life, all of that. And I'm like, it wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't be the same without you. When it comes to kings and queens, they build. They build together. And I just conducted a command the room ritual for one of our lovelies and also a winds of change ritual for the same lovely. And her intentions were to embrace herself and allow for herself to shine her light out loud. She just feared doing that because she felt like she would be an easy target. She felt like she would be an easy target. And I get it. You may feel the same. I don't want to shine. I don't want to live out loud. And this ain't about you flash and everlasting. But this is about you walking in your purpose. This is about you enjoying your life, your experiences, your manifestations. And I get it. You may not want to do that because you feel like you're targeted. But that is the benefit. That is the necessity for coverage, for community, for tribes. We've gotten so far away from that. We've gotten so far away from community. And then when we're in danger, we have nobody to call. When we're in need, we have nobody to call. That's why I say it's all peace, love, and light when you by yourself until you need somebody in the physical, just as much as you need somebody in the spirit. We lean heavily in the spirit and our ancestors and our gods and all these different energies. And we're like, I'm safe. I am covered. I am connected with my spiritual team. But what about the physical realm, babe? I went through it too. I told you. Until I evolved on my journey and I remember like I need physical community as well. I need my neighbors to look out for me as well. As above, so below. So open your heart up and utilize your power by feeling safe in community. All right. And it may not be your family members. It may not be the people that you want it to be in the way that you want it to look like. All right. So that's the law of the night. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. You become an easy target. You're by your fucking self. Isolation is dangerous. Okay. So let's declare down below in the comments, I am safe in community. I am safe in community. I am safe in community. And that's this space that we share here. That's really the sacred space that we share in the Crystaline realms on our YouTube memberships. That is the space that we share in Crystaline Aquarius, Crystaline Scorpio, where we work together, where we cover each other, where we support each other. Ashe. So let's go ahead and flow with the collective energy. I got your deposit for your oils, graffiti, and I did get some love offerings for readings as well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Graffiti, I already have yours to the side because you placed your whatchamacallit. You placed your deposit down. So your pieces are already to the side. You're good to go. Ashe. Coco Mo talking about, oh my God, I need people in Ari Lennox voice. Ashe. So let's see what we have for collective. I want y'all to move this energy around, take it as it resonates. Okay. Welcome in, Blanco. I was just talking about you, babe. Peace, Jazzy Boo. I love y'all. All right, so let's see what we got here. What we got? I want to roll the dice first. Let me roll the dice. Let me roll the dice. Let me see what it do. What it be? So we have 3. We have 2. I want y'all to see. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what? That is 5. That's 10, 14, 5. So adventure, exploring. I'm getting a message for you to challenge your beliefs. You may be playing small, dreaming small, thinking small. But there is this invitation to expand and to talk to spirit about what you desire. What do you desire? And as you're talking, and it's going to be in conversations that you're actually having with people, you may hear yourself like, ooh, did I just say that? Or, ooh, I see how I am limiting myself. We have confidence. Nice. So that 5 is also creative energy as well. I remember a few lifetimes ago, in this life, a few years ago, when I was early in my walk and I was heavy in my visualization, doing my spiritual work, because nothing really manifested in my physical world yet. But I had spoken intention out loud about me building. I was talking about me building, and I said it lightly like a joke. And I was like, I'm over here building or something like that. And one of my enemies slash allies laughed out loud. They literally chuckled. They chuckled like, and they said, what you building? And I said, you're going to see. You're going to see. And I always was confident. I was always confident, and I was called delusional, and a lot of my delulus came true. But I had to believe in me, believe in you. Okay? So whatever vision it is that you have, yes, visualization, rituals, meditations, those things help. But the physical work does have to be put in as well. And once you have those two balanced, just as much as you meditate and pray, you want to put that physical work in as well, and it will always come through for you. You will see it in your reality. So this is a message for you to definitely do some solar work as we're in this double 1 month, entering a 1 year. Embrace your power, utilize your power. It's power in numbers. What's this confidence? What else we got about this confidence? That 5 vibration that we got from the dice, that's also connected to Leo. A lot of you could benefit from the Command the Room ritual. Some of y'all may want to join Crystaline Leo on our memberships, like I said, but this is you really channeling that solar plex energy. And it's not about you chasing, but it's about you going after what you want. Aligning your actions with your words. Because you may have been talking about what you want with all these things, and it's like, okay, but Lavodi, about that action. Are you willing to put blood, sweat, and tears into whatever it is that you want? You know what I mean? Are you willing to be called or labeled the black sheep? Are you willing to look weird or whatever, society may want to label you as? What else we got for this confidence? We have lack of empathy. Confidence, and we have lack of empathy. Avoid being dismissive. Confidence. Okay. So with this level up that I'm seeing that's on the side for a lot of you, it's not about you operating straight out of ego to where you can no longer relate. But some of you may be confidently walking into something new, and you may have to, create a healthy distance with maybe old places, people, things. And the enemy may actually be brewing within you when it comes to choosing, because you may be choosing to stand by your values or your morals, or to stand 10 toes down on something that you feel strongly about. And that may come off to maybe the other person on the other side, or the other people on the other side, as if you lack empathy or you don't care, or whatever these things are. But this is a reminder to just be connected to your why and to still have empathy, but you can still choose to lead, choose to leave, choose to build confidently, even if that means there is some distance here. You can consider others' perspectives and still, what you need to do. You may go back and forth a lot. Okay, and then, but I'm getting some energy where somebody may go back and forth, and then it's like they want to make their own decision, but they don't want the other person to look at them any kind of way. Do what you know you need to do for you confidently. I'm hearing trust your blueprint. We have manipulation, set clear boundaries, and we have accountability. I told you. So with this confidence, this can also be really shining a light on people around you when it comes to like their motives or their heart posture. Somebody could have been trying to control you, or you could have been trying to control or change, manipulate somebody. But we have accountability in reverse. Accountability in reverse. I was watching the movie War Room yesterday when I was creating, and he pretty much, on the movie, the guy, he like got a bonus. He was very, very wealthy, the breadwinner in his marriage. And then at the end of the movie, it was unveiled that he was stealing from his company, and he got fired. He was facing jail time. Or no, he got fired. Yeah. And then he took accountability for his actions. And then it weighed so heavily on him, and he was like, I need to return what I've stolen. I need to return these medicine. And he was like, but I'll be facing jail time. I'm already fired. I should just leave it as that. And his wife encouraged him, like, to free himself and to turn in the medicine that he was stealing. And so he ended up doing so. He ended up returning the medicine, and he was pretty much forgiven. His karmic debt was paid. His boss did not, press charges or whatever. He wasn't facing jail time or any of that because he took accountability. And so that can be the thing as well. There can be some accountability that you need to take when it comes to maybe just certain things that you've done or accepted. But with this accountability in reverse, we have only a child in reverse. This could be dealing with some external energy that you need to separate yourself from or emotionally detach from. Because with this 4 vibration that we're in right now, that has to do with Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about detachment with intentions to transcend. With intentions to transcend. So with this only a child, you may have been trying to mother, father, overlook, control something that is out of your control, or something or someone that is ruthless, or something or someone that is ill, So maybe you just recently made this decision, or you will be very soon by the end of the year, and Spirit's like, I need you to move confidently. Move confidently. I'm picking up on segment right now. We about to pull from the OG. We have judgmental. So definitely use your judgment at this time. What they say, we listen and we don't judge. You'd be a damn fool. So what is being revealed to you? What is being revealed to you? Listen and judge and move accordingly. Listen and judge and move accordingly. I was watching this. I've been wanting to binge watch a show. And so I've been watching Ready to Love as I've been creating lately. And it was this episode where one of the women up there, they asked, have you ever bust windows in the car in your past? And she said she did. It was a time where she bust somebody windows out their car. I bust the windows out your car. And the guy, her potential partner, was like, that's a red flag. And she was like, well, no, that's my past, and I don't want to feel judged by my past and all of these things. And they asked her, would you do that again today? And she was like, if I'm pushed. But when he called her out on it, she was like, well, I wouldn't do that today. After she just said that she would if she's pushed there, manipulating, right? Trying to change fucking stories. And she, that stood out to me when she was just like, I don't want to be judged. And we don't want to be judged. We don't want to be seen for who we are. We don't want to be our past to be known. And that may be something that you may have. It's like somebody's past is being uncovered, or somebody's present condition is being revealed, or something like that. And Spirit's like, judge accordingly. Judge. Okay? Though this person may have matured, or, you need to know what you're working with. You need to know who you're working with. You need to know who you're working with, what they're capable of, what harm they're capable of bringing, what positivity they're capable of bringing. Know who's in front of you. Know who's within you. Judge yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Are you your biggest enemy? Are you lying to yourself? What have you done in your past that you have yet to take accountability for? Because that could be the very thing that's blocking you. That could be the very thing that's blocking you and your transcendence, or you and your love, or you and your money. You have to have these honest conversations with yourself. Be at peace with where you are, but be honest about the parts of you that are not okay. And do not be at peace with the parts of you that are not okay. Okay? But accept yourself more so. Accept yourself in totality. Accept your past. Accept people. And judge yourself and people accordingly. All right? Do that and you will not easily be manipulated. Okay? Somebody could be having relationship issues right now. And I feel a lot of resistance within this union. Somebody feels like unseen or unheard or unrespected or something, disrespected. And it feel like it's around a conversation. Like this person's like, they don't see me, or they're trying to manipulate or something. And actually you may be the one that's trying to manipulate. It could be an unconscious thing. You may not be consciously manipulating, and somebody may be calling you out. Somebody may be rejecting or refusing what you're trying to project. And it may feel like rejection or like they're, just closed off from you. But I encourage that you pause and reflect on what's being reflected back to you, what's being said back to you. And from there, you can discern like, oh, no, this is not mine. This is their projection or whatever. But I encourage you, last night I had a dream and I was trying to go up to another floor. I was trying to go up to a floor. It was like a big concert. It was like a Kurt Franklin 90s, like late 90s concert. And like, I was trying to go up the floor, but the guy told me, he was like, in order to go up, you got to hit the underground level. And I was like, why do I have to? I literally said this. I was like, why do I have to go down to go up? I'm trying to go up. And that was symbolizing you have to go deep into the soil. You have to go into the shadows. You have to go into the depths of your trauma, of your core, for you to really evolve. I did this little like poetry one time, and I said something along the lines of, before you fly high, you must grow low. So low. There are some things you're going to have to do by yourself. Some conversations that you're going to have by yourself. When it comes to the isolation being dangerous, you may be isolating yourself. Oh, I need to take a step back. I need to be single. I need to take a step back from all my friends, my family, and just be by myself and do my healing and evolve. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you become your biggest enemy because you don't have any reflection to really show back to you who you are or where you are. I went through it, fell off grid, cut off communications with everyone in my life, and quote unquote healed, quote unquote ascended, until I integrated back into the real world. And was triggered in ways that I thought I would never be triggered. I behaved in ways that I thought I would. I thought I was beyond that. Acting like a child. Can't take constructive criticism. Can't take nothing. Because I was just by myself. Refusing to see myself, looking in the mirror, telling myself what I wanted to hear. Quote unquote manifest and speaking affirmations. But my relationships, my relations, how I relate, how I engage, how I respond, it was totally different when it showed up in real life, in my physical reality. So what are you learning about yourself? What are you learning about others? Don't match energy. Do not match energy. Maintain your vibration, your frequency. And anything that is not, that can't buzz with it, let it dissipate. Let it clear out. Because think about it, as long as you continue to match energy, you are being controlled. You are being controlled. You are being controlled. Some things are better left unsaid. Some things are more powerful unsaid. Let your absence be felt. Let your silence be felt. Let look at them like they crazy be felt. Look at them like they're unbothered, like you're unbothered. Let that be felt. Somebody could be manipulating, trying to, get certain emotions, invoke certain emotions, get you to invoke certain emotions. And if you do want to use the energy in these different emotions, there's nothing wrong with that either, because you can use your anger, right? But make sure you use it. Make sure you're in control of it and it's not in control of you. I'm hearing, I hate people. I hate people. Somebody's like, I fucking hate people. Maybe you don't understand people. Maybe you don't understand yourself. Maybe you struggle with boundaries. Maybe you struggle with, covering yourself, or maybe you lack coverage. But you're in this world, and I know we like to live in our quote unquote own world, but we are affected. We are sharing space, whether you want to or not. You're in your own world, but if I'm thinking, because like right now we live in a townhome, if my neighbor's home catch on fire today, right in this present moment or anytime, we're affected. You think about them fucking roaches. If your neighbor got roaches infested, them bitches coming through to your space too. They gonna find a fucking leak, a crack in the wall. You are affected by the energy externally. Okay? So build connections and community for your benefit. We have secret friend. So this is just confirmation of what we've been talking about. And that's why I hold space now, to where I let the energy move out. If somebody don't want me in their space, I let them move out. And then if they want to come back in, they come back in, but they only get certain levels of access, right? But I don't block myself off anymore, because it's all a tool, and I see it as that. I see it as that. And we have arrogance here. So don't mix confidence with arrogance. Somebody may be calling your confidence arrogance. Call me what you want. We have the Leo energy here. I told y'all I was picking up on that heavy Leo. Some of you may want to check out the Leo alignment ritual, or the Sovereign Soul Ignition, that Sekhmet energy, on CrystalineMars.com. The rituals are also a part of the 25% off sale. Adversity is an opportunity for growth in reverse. Adversity is an opportunity for growth. So there could be, this is a message around not resisting adversity. Don't resist adversity. And don't resist the resistance. Be persistent in the resistance. Some of you'd rather you want the ease and flow. But when it gets chaotic and turbulent, you don't know where to go. You don't know where to stand or how to stand. So like I said, use the energy as a tool. Adversity is an opportunity for you to grow. Some of you may just be so ready to timeline shift, so ready to go. I was there too. Bitch, I was like, get me the fuck up out of here. Get me the fuck up out of here. I can't tell you how many conversations I had with my spirits. I can't tell you how many transcendence rituals, leave me the fuck alone rituals, protection rituals, cord cutting rituals that I did. I was like, get me the fuck out. But I didn't realize that I was focused on the wrong thing. I needed to focus on raising my vibration. I needed to focus on having those 101 conversations. I needed to focus on intentionally showing up in the fucking tension, motherfucking detention. Like, shit, I'm here, so how can I show up? And the more I showed up intentionally, the more I glowed up intentionally. And once I shifted that vibration of mine, that is when I aligned with a higher timeline. That is when everything shifted for me. Everything shifted out and everything shifted in. Okay? So you may need to shift focus. You so worried about so-and-so. What are your conversations like? Are you looking for you? Are you listening for you? Listening to you? Deciphering, decoding, and understanding like, ooh, it's a spirit coming through trying to maybe deter me or, maybe give me some information to look out for. We have abundance. Abundance. The piece, the featured piece, hold on. The featured piece, hold on, I feel like I need to re-say it. Hold on. Bitch, hold on. The featured piece for the day is our secured the bag or secured abundance charm bracelet here. So we have abundance and we have adversity is an opportunity for growth. The adversity, it gives you an opportunity to show yourself what you're made up of. To show yourself what you're capable of. To expose your weaknesses and your strengths. Well, we have abundance. And I'm thinking of the song, the saying, more money, more problems. So money is not going to buy you happiness. And if anything, the more you evolve, the more you transcend and all of these things, like I said, it's important that you build community in spirit and in the physical, because just like I was thinking about like the president, the president has the bodyguards and things like that. You're unlocking this abundance, but it's going to be an abundance of negative energy too that wants what you have or wants to take you out or whatever. So there is a dual energy, and that's why I created this charm bracelet here, because this attracts abundance, aligns you with abundance, but it also protects your abundance. It protects your intentions. It protects your energy. We have working together here. We have working together. Somebody got a smart mouth. And I'm not sure, somebody may be battling this smart mouth energy here. Let them talk to themselves. Don't pay it no mind. They may just be wanting a response. We have twins and we have God's plan. We have negative. I told you. As you align with God's plan, your purpose, you're going to be aligning with this abundance, but there's also going to be negative here. The twins represents dual energy, doesn't it? Twins, as above, so below. So I'm getting, some of you may, it's like your spiritual work may actually be materializing now, because maybe you are aligning with your purpose or your destiny, your fate. But accept the negative that's going to come with that as well. The negative commentary, the evil eyes, like I said, that's why these spiritual tools are here for you. They're here for you. Keep your aura cleansed. We have positive vibes here. So we have the negative and we have the positives. Take them as they come and use the energy accordingly. Direct the energy. We have Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. That's that crown chakra energy. What else we got for that? We have car troubles. Christ consciousness. So this is to not get caught up in the now. Don't get caught up in the now. Don't get caught up in the negative. Don't get caught up in the positive. Don't get caught up in the bad. Don't get caught up in the good. Don't try to stay in a certain, like, don't try to stay high. Don't try to stay low. Neutral. Because with the car troubles, this is a block. What is this block? It's like a mental block. Maybe some of us may need to do some crown chakra work, or you may feel led to wrap your crown more. wear hats, or maybe like copper in your hair. Some of you may even feel led to like start doing your own hair or doing your partner's hair because you don't want that energy. You don't want nobody playing in your crown. But Christ consciousness. Somebody could also be having a hard time understanding like how you're just continuously glowing and growing and leveling up here after all of the negative energy that was sent your way. It's like they kicked up dust and it blew back on them. Yeah, I'm literally seeing the sand go in somebody's eyes. They cannot fire you. Respect their boundaries. Respect their boundaries. So, like I said, some of you may be choosing to raise your vibration and energy is removing itself. Energy is removing itself. Some people are like, nope, don't come over here, or nope, don't call me, or they ghosted you, or whatever. Respect their boundaries, because there is it is a reason why there is resistance. And sometimes we don't understand until it's too late. Sometimes we don't understand until it's later in time, where it's like, ooh, I see why that block was there, or why I needed to remove myself. Maybe you struggled with setting boundaries consistently, so somebody else had to set boundaries. It's like, yeah, we have Elegua here in reverse. Papa Legba's card has been out of the deck for about a month because I had it downstairs and I just added it to the deck. So this is speaking of that door closing energy. Respect their boundaries, door closing. So somebody is also dealing with their own shit. And you're going to find that the more you shift your focus on constantly like studying yourself, remembering your pieces, calling back your energy, doing your healing, prioritizing what matters for you, you're going to see how far you get and how quick you get to where you want to go. I'm hearing, if you want to go, what is it? If you want to go fast, do it alone. If you want to go far, do it together. Okay. Working together. So whatever it was or whatever it is that's in your way, it's up to for you to acknowledge it, for you to see and declare whatever it is that you desire over your life. And once you do that, you're going to see how things move quickly, how things circle a block. Like, okay, collective got it now. Collective got it now. Or, who so-and-so is gone. I'm literally seeing like a drive-by, two ways though. So be mindful. Okay. And this can even be just like on a smaller scale when it comes to showing up to work, or, just walking through portals. Cause it's certain portals that I try to avoid, like Walmart. I don't like going through that portal. I just don't. I will. And Kroger. Kroger's not as bad as Walmart, but when it comes to certain, like, well, I'd say everything is a portal in a sense. But what was I going to say? When it comes to certain portals, you definitely want to make sure, I don't know where I was going. It left me. It left me. So yeah, just be mindful of the energy that you exchange. I don't know where I was going. And that may be a message for you. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? So you may want to do some crown chakra work, but also some root chakra work, so you don't get too lost in the, in spirit. Okay. Emotional roller coaster in reverse. Emotional roller coaster in reverse. Oh, that's what I said. Hey, it came back. And what else was going to come back. I was seeing a drive-by. Both ways. And it was like, don't get caught up in crossfire. Don't get caught up in crossfire. So You know, there could be, oh, that's what I was saying. When it comes to work, it's coming together. When it comes to work, or you're going to certain grocery stores, or just period, make sure you cleanse your aura regularly. Make sure you cleanse your space regularly. Pray over your space, however you do whatever it is that you do. Make sure you maintain your coverage over yourself, over your relationships, over your space. But I also saw a drive-by where it's like spirit, your highest self, your ancestors want to gift you with some things. And I keep seeing the car ride by like, damn, so-and-so still there. And they just ride by and they come back and they're like, damn, so-and-so still there. Still there. So you could be missing something, missing some opportunities because you're distracted. Because somebody on your front fucking porch stealing your packages, bitch. And you over here like, I know I set this intention. I know I placed this order. I know I got notified by spirit that my delivery date is, any day now. My ETA it said it's supposed to been here. Where's my package, bitch? They stole it. They stole it. But again, you're so in your own world and just so trusting in spirit itself that you forget that it's trolls out here. You forget it's vampires out here. Oh, I don't need the Ring camera. I am safe. I am secure. You sure the fuck are. And now you don't know who took your package. You don't know what energy is blocking. You don't know what you could know if you don't use the tools around you. Bitch, why the energy vampire card here? I didn't even look down and know that and see that, but I felt that. Energy vampire. Some of you may be having dreams about vampires or something like that. Zombies and shit. We have scared. We have scared. So the enemy is like a dog. They smell the fear. You talk about being the easy target. You worried about shining in your light because you don't want to be targeted. That fear though, is going to set you apart. That fear is going to have the energy sniffing. This is why it is important that we come together. That we encourage one another. That we share our tools, that we share our lunch with those like-minded souls, with our soul family, with our kindred spirits, with our partners, our life partners. Okay? So if you're scared, if you are scared, then let that be a signal from your lower self that you're not safe. And ask yourself, why am I not safe? How am I imprisoning myself in this space? Yes, boundaries need to be had. But you don't have to isolate yourself to have boundaries. Boundaries are healthy. Isolation is dangerous. Boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are necessary. Isolation is dangerous. So, escape. Escape. Okay? Somebody, I'm getting like blood sacrifices. I'm not sure if somebody really is up against like some heavy witches. Or some like very dark femme who does like harm spell work, blood work, menstrual blood, cutting bitch. But I don't care who it is. I don't care what they practice. And I can use myself as an example. I don't subscribe to hoodoo. I don't subscribe to voodoo. I don't subscribe to Ifa. I don't subscribe to Buddhism. I don't subscribe to Christianity. I practice them all. I use them all as tools. And I am covered like a motherfucker. Why? Because I cover myself like a motherfucker. So I don't care if it seems like somebody is, because there's times where I do work for clients who are up against people who were fucking grandfathered into this shit. Like they mama was witches, like doing shit that I ain't never even heard of. And I gotta help these clients combat that energy. And at first it used to intimidate me because I'm like, ooh, I'm not a voodoo priest, you know, or ooh, I don't know this, or I don't do that, but I had to show up in confidence with my energy. I had to call forth my woadies, my warriors, like, let's fucking go, bitch. Let's fucking go. So you may feel like you're not seasoned or you can't do certain things. And I encourage you to challenge your belief system. Challenge your belief system. Because that thing right there, it's when you're walking, let down your hair, That's that thing that's in your fucking way. That's that thing that's making you an easy target. I war call so quick. Run it, bitch. Run it. Some of y'all, there could be like a change in your dialect. There could be like a shift in your accent. I remember earlier in my walk. One sec, let me get TikTok together. Earlier in my walk, I began to speak in tongues. Like, I began to speak in tongues and I sound like I was African or some shit. And I'm like, oh shit, bitch. What's that? And that was that ancestral energy that I was channeling. Some of y'all, you may not necessarily speak in tongues, but you may begin to channel your ancestral energy and really activate that. Really activate your past life memory, your past life power. I just did it one day and I was like, oh shit. My daughter tries to do it. She struggles. I've had other people, I'm like, can you do this? And they struggle. And I'm like, okay, not everybody can fucking unlock that or tap into that frequency. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had an assailant, an enemy, a tool, a baby boo, who asked me, because they were so upset with me, they hated my stinking guts, aka they loved me long time. And they were like, why do you speak in tongues? Why do you speak in tongues? And I was like, I forgot exactly what I said to them at that moment. I think this was in the beginning of my walk. So I really didn't understand at that time. But I gave them an answer that did make sense to me, which was something along the lines of, I think I said something like, that's how I talked to my ancestors or something. But when I went home, I asked myself, I was like, it made me delve deeper. So I can really understand, what the fuck am I doing, bitch? What the fuck is that? And I got clear with myself and I understood that aspect of myself. So I used what was sent my way to like really challenge me, question me, and make me second guess myself in a negative way. I took that as a positive, like, hold on. Let me understand this about myself. What is that more? You know, like I know what I feel. It doesn't feel like possession in a negative sense. It doesn't feel like I'm invoking a negative spirit, but I can't even articulate that. I can't articulate it. So let me ask myself so I can understand myself, so I can understand. And when you really understand a thing, you know when you really understand something when you can explain it. When you can explain it. Okay? So ask yourself questions that, you know, you need to ask yourself. When people are asking you questions, it's okay to not have the answers, but I encourage you to go back to that space and connect with the Most High, source energy, and the answers will reveal themselves. Maybe not at that moment, but you will crack that door open. Crack that door open. That door of curiosity open. We have out of your control. We have increased appetite. We have shush, keep this a secret. Out of your control. Shush, keep this a secret. Increased appetite. So when you do the work When you join community, when you are honest with yourself, when you welcome in resistance, when you embrace resistance, there is a spiritual fulfillment that comes with that. Lately, I've been feeling so full. I feel like I just eat just because the food fucking here, because my body needs it. But I really don't be hungry at night. I eat one meal a day already. Some could argue like that you need to eat more. I breastfeed, and so I pump. And I'm pumping about, if I pump a whole day and nurse, I'll pump between 25 to 35 ounces with just one meal a day. But I drink my coconut water. I drink my coconut smoothie. I don't even snack on fruit. I don't even eat fruit like that anymore. It's literally just one meal a day. It'll be some fonio or a salad or some rice and fish, right? It'll be one full hearty meal, one full meal. And I still produce what I need to produce. My baby still is gaining weight healthily. I still have an oversupply of milk in the freezer. And so you may be feeling like you're not doing enough or you're not consuming enough. But it's not about how much. It's about what you're filling yourself up with. What are you eating? What are you consuming? It's not about how often you do it. It's not about you meditating 10 times a day. It's not about you eating 3 times a day, 2 times a day. It's about the power and the intentions that you put into whatever it is that you do when you do it. There's a stillness that you have to unlock within yourself. Earlier in my walk as well, my spirit led me on a few dark journeys. I was led to go down the trail, walk a trail, and the trail was dark. It was like 9 o'clock at night. Rites of passage. Some of you may be going through a rites of passage and initiation. That trail was one of the scariest things I've ever done. It's animals. I've walked the trail in the daytime and I've only seen deer. But at nighttime, you start to make up all these things in your head. Like, bitch, it's a coyote. Bitch, it's a big ass bear. I couldn't see. But in that path, I knew the path. The path was familiar because I've walked it in the daytime many times. So I knew when the curves were coming. I knew about how long the strides were. And it's like my night vision cut on. Like, it was super dark. It was no street lights, no path lights or anything. But my night vision cut on, so I was able to see the path. Okay. So you may be in the darkness. You may not be able to see clearly. But what next step do you feel need to take? Do you feel like you need to take? Okay? Embrace the darkness. It's all right to be a little shaky in your boots. It's okay to be scared too. But don't let the fear paralyze you. That's the biggest thing. Don't let the fear paralyze you, because again, when you paralyze yourself and when you isolate yourself, you're easily targeted. Keep moving. Keep moving. Didn't I channel that the other day? Don't let them find you where they left you. Don't let the energy find you where it left you. Continue to evolve. There was another rites of passage into the darkness where I was led to go out in my backyard, a space where I know I'm safe. I know that it's walls, it's borders, it's barriers, it's protection from the outside world. Right? I know it's a shield. And I went out there one night, later in the night, and I sat and I meditated, and my spirit was like, now close your eyes. And I was like, close my eyes. I could close my eyes in my house and meditating. I close my eyes at the altar, all that. But close my eyes outside and it's fucking dark? You got me fucked up. Anything can come over the fence. What if it's a fucking roly-poly-oly bitch? What if a spider crawl on my toenail? Like, I began to create all these what ifs. My list of fears just was multiplying because of what I felt like was possible to be present that I couldn't see. I'm like, what if this happens and my eyes closed? What if a fucking cat jumps over and is right in my face and I don't know? So you may definitely feel like you're in a very dark space. You may feel like this energetic reset. You may feel actually ready. Your higher self is like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And you're like, hold on. And that's the importance and the power of community. What inspiration. I talk about that too every so often. We think, oh, I'm isolated. I don't have so-and-so's energy in my space, whatever. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't got no friends. I ain't got no family. And you on that social media though, right? You listening to that music though, right? You looking at that podcast though, right? You on YouTube, right? You on TikTok, right? You on Instagram, right? You're being influenced. You're being influenced. But when it's about what are you letting influence you? How are you letting it influence you? You can learn a lot of what not to do from the people around you. But it is in that community where you find that inspiration. It is in that community when you feel weak, you have somebody that can pick you up. You have somebody that can give you their canteen, their water, somebody who can pour a little bit because their cup overfloweth. And for those of you who are like, well, I'm always the one who, my cup always overfloweth. I'm always pouring into others. I'm always giving somebody my canteen to where I'm fucking parched. Bitch, I have nothing to drink tonight. I just realized that. I ain't got no tea. And I don't have no coconut water either. I don't have no spring water or nothing. And so you may feel dehydrated. You may feel just tired. Like, you know what? I got to go do this for me and do that. Do that. Always pour into your cup to where it overflows. And don't worry about when it's going to come back and who it's going to come back from. It all starts with you. You are source. You are connected to source. You are a reflection of source. So be resourceful with that. You know, you'd be like, swallow your spit. I just had to swallow my spit. But there are wells for you to drink from. So how are you isolating yourself? Like I said, it's different when it's a different conversation when because, you know, they say it get lonely at the top. That's facts. But it's different when you let money change you, when you let your spiritual awakening change you in a way where now you have like this spiritual ego and you're boastful. Some of us go through that, where we get that spiritual ego energy where we're just like above everybody. It's like, fuck everybody beneath me, right? But it's a different conversation when you remove the energy, like you just begin to isolate yourself versus you evolving yourself and the energy moves away from you, moves out. Okay? So what are you ready to move into? And where are you ready to move out of? But the energy is welcoming you. Your community is welcoming you. Your tribe is welcoming you. Your ancestors are welcoming you. Your guides are welcoming you. But how are you talking yourself out of whatever it is? I told you, I just like with this fan. I wanted to create it. I felt led to create it. I felt inspired to create it. I created it. And I talked myself out of putting on a website. I talked myself out of sharing this with you. Because of a fucking shipping box that I actually already have. So, get out of your way. We love you. We see you. Shadows and all. We see the weak parts of you. And here we build you up. We call you out. But not for you to feel shame, but for you to embrace. For you to be honest with yourself. Because that is where the true growth happens. Ashe. So, let's close out one more again with the same declaration. Let's close out with, I am safe in community. Ashe, y'all feeling the fan? Ashe. This is our latest celestial goddess fan. I just posted it on the website. So she's available for you. And I have a black one coming soon. I'm probably going to drop the black one, Scorpio, new moon around that time, which is next week. So I'm going to be working on that. And we have a black one coming. Y'all know I got to come with the black just like I'm going to come with the white, the duality. Ashe. But that's what we have. Like I said, if y'all are ready to level up and move more into intimate space, because like I share with y'all, the Crystaline Mars is, we welcome all people. We welcome all energy. It's the front porch where y'all can pull up and bring your own plate, bring BYOB, bring your own blunt. But Crystaline Realms on our YouTube memberships, that's the in-house work. That's where we really do the as aboves and so below on a deeper level. So that's what I got for collective. Y'all stay with me. Don't leave me. I'm going to go ahead and roll into our personal reading, starting with Charmaine. If you would like a reading tonight, you can send your love offerings in, or if you want a more intimate space, you can book on the website, crystalinemars.com. Like I said, don't forget to get y'all carts ready because our 25% off sale goes live in about 2 hours, almost, 2 hours. Somewhere around there. So y'all go ahead and get y'all cards ready and add this gorgeous piece. Add this gorgeous piece or whatever calls to you. Ashe. Ashu. Y'all leave some white hearts or some feathers as well. Graffiti said, I need one with peacock feathers. Ashe. Graffiti said, you had the spiritual tea tonight. Ashe to that. Ashe to Queen Beauty. One of our, you a Crystaline Aquarius, lovely Queen Beauty. We got our other Crystaline Aquarius, TT in the building. Didn't I see TT? Jasmine in the building. I love y'all so much. And the energy's waiting for you. Y'all have been coming through with y'all memberships. And I'm like, wow, y'all was just waiting on me. Y'all was waiting on me to see what I need to see in me and give myself permission to be ready. Y'all were waiting on me. And so whatever it is that God put in your heart, whatever it is that you feel inspired to start, whatever it is that you feel inspired to open up to call in, it's waiting on you at the door. All right. And it was brought to my attention that, I looked from my mom's phone, and it was brought to my attention that the join button doesn't show for everybody underneath the video or on our channel. And what I got from that is not everybody is ready to join. I'm not speaking of the specific lovelies, but I just took the message from that. Not everybody is ready to join you. Not everybody is ready to level up. One of our lovelies had issues with actually hitting, like it showed, but she couldn't join Crystaline Aquarius. And she was like, is there anything else we could do? And I'm trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, ooh, do I need to go to Patreon? And my spirit was like, nope. Stay right here, and whatever's ready to come through, it'll come through. And I told her, I was like, well, I can't do nothing else, lovely, so just hold tight. And the next day she was granted access. All right, so just trust the timing of it all. Trust the timing of it all. So I'm about to roll with these personals, and I'm gonna roll out because, like I said, I want to create some fire pieces for y'all, because y'all, we still got brass bracelets. I don't know why y'all ain't fucking with the brass. I love brass. Brass is also very protective, very high vibrational, and it is associated with abundance. Brass is associated with abundance. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 brass bracelets available on the website, but y'all ate up pretty much 95% of our copper bangles, so I'm gonna make some more of those because y'all seem to love those. But if y'all have any specific requests, we do have like the charm necklaces, $20 necklaces, all of those things on the website. So get your cards together, but I'm going to roll out so I can get this stuff ready for y'all. Let me see who we got. We're going to start with Charmaine. Charmaine did want an ancestral reading, but let me see who else sent in some love, because I did see some notifications. So let me see. I saw Crystal, right? So we got Charmaine. We have Crystal. Ashe. Ashe to the white hearts. Masterpiece talking about Crystaline Libra gang. Ashe. I love y'all. It's been dope. It's been dope. And what I've been having to practice is the access. Like, okay, what I talk about in Crystaline Aquarius, that's for Crystaline Aquarius. What I talk about in Crystaline Libra, that's in Crystaline Libra. I'm not sharing all that on the stream because it's those sacred messages are for those sacred, spaces. And I have to remember, like, to keep the energy, like, isolated or have boundaries within the realms. Because it's not for everybody, but I love all the spaces that I share with y'all, and I'm excited to start the abundance rituals on the 1st. Okay, so we have, okay, all right, Lemonade, I got you. So let me see, let me write y'all names down so I can make sure I don't miss nobody. So at the moment I have Charmaine, Crystal, and Lemonade. Am I missing anybody? Crystal said, I love the brass as well. It wasn't for Clearly Connected. If it wasn't for Clearly Connected, I would have gotten a brass bracelet. Ashe. Ashe. So we got Charmaine. Am I missing anybody? I think that's it. Charmaine, Crystal. What kind of reading you want, Crystal? It didn't, my iPad acting wonky. And Lemonade, what kind of reading you want, Lemonade? I saw your note, but what kind of reading would you like? Ashe. Y'all should see me looking for the water, bitch. Surprisingly, I'm not thirsty, though. All right. So, Baby Boo would like a, y'all, this fan is really, like, doing me wonders, like dead ass. Like the energy is slick, feel heavy, but this fan's like helping me a ton. I'm not just showing it off. What you got? So Charmaine wanted a message from her ancestors. She wants to know what they think about her path and what she's been doing. You want a higher self reading? Okay. And Lemonade career, okay. Career. Nabobs. All right, so this is for Charmaine. She's our London lovely, so Charmaine may not be on the live right now because London, UK is on a different timeline. But she gonna catch the replay. What we got? Sovereign said, make more of those fans. They're gorgeous. It's available on the website. They're for sale. They are for sale. That one's mine, though. All right, Charmaine. We have discrimination in reverse, the living room in reverse, the magician in reverse. Okay. So, Charmaine, your ancestors definitely, they are proud of, it feels like what you've accomplished, but there is still some light that they're shining when it comes to like something that you're really good at. It's something that you're really, really good at that you discredit yourself or you don't give yourself as much credit. And it's not about you giving yourself credit out loud or bragging or, being boastful, but it has to do, it's like directly connected to your confidence, Charmaine. You could benefit from a command in the room, which is going to help you when it comes to reclaiming your power, your energy, and seeing yourself in your light. Yeah, we have the Liberator. It's about you speaking confidently. It's about like your I don't know if this shows up in your work, but it's like you have like this timid energy that I'm picking up on when it comes to speaking on something. It doesn't have to be work, but it could be something that you're very knowledgeable about. But you definitely you could benefit from doing like some throat chakra and solar plex. Yellows and blues. Yellows and light blues. Yeah, the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands in reverse. So your ancestors want you to know, like, once you begin to really use, like, work on these chakras and strengthen them, you actually won't be challenged. It's like what you say will be respected. I'm seeing like people actually take your word for things. But if you're questioning yourself, people are going to feel that energy. That energy is felt. How you truly feel about yourself, people pick up on that energetically, even if they're not like consciously aware of it. But we have lost in reverse. You're doing just what you need to do, babe. Like, you are on the money. You are aligned with your purpose, Charmaine. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords. But it's like this negative self-talk. We have the Ace of Swords. So this reading could be really activating, or like it's like this old story about yourself or your past or your gifts and talents, creative ability, your power. That's being washed out as we close out of 2025. The month of December is going to be very expansive when it comes to shifting the way you see yourself, like your self-identity. You may be struggling right now because I see you. I pick up an energy where you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Dublé, or I don't know what this thing is. It's going to click. It's going to click. It may click in the middle of the night. Like you may have like, because I'm seeing you lay down in the bed and you open your eyes and have a download. So it could be a dream or a download that you receive. Oh, I'm just pulling. I forget. It's a 6-card pull. I got carried away. My bad. We have traffic citation in reverse. So yeah, like I said, you're doing what you need to do. Because if this was upright, this is like a pause. Where you're going. We just want to check. You're good to go. I got carried away. We have the strength, Leo energy, like I said, with the solar plex in the commander room. Or you could benefit from the sovereign soul ignition ritual. But that's what I got for you, Charmaine. Next up, we have Crystal, higher self message. Crystal. We got the OG deck calling you, Crystal. Crystal, did you get your fierce oil? Did you get your fierce oil yet? A lot of y'all should have gotten y'all orders this week. Or y'all will be getting them. But a lot of y'all got them, though, like between yesterday and today. What OG got? What higher self message does Crystal's higher self have for Crystal? I am free. Say, you already had your baby? Yes. All right, Crystal higher self. We have justice here. Dreams into reality. Justice. Dreams into reality. So it may feel like you're struggling, or you may be struggling when it comes to getting used to something. When do you get married? When is the date, Crystal? When is the date? Ashe. You said we have justice. So your highest self is like, everything is all worked out. I'm hearing the Lil Wayne, let it all work out song. And we have dreams into reality. What you're doing is not working in reverse. What's justice? Study, research in reverse. We have locked. Spend time with ancestors. Divine blessings are near. Stay open to receive. Positive. Your ancestors approve in reverse. Your ancestors are like rolling their eyes. Like, I don't know what it is that you're overthinking. We have expanding family in reverse. So this could have to do with like family or household, like your house living situation or something like that. You may be trying to envision something, like see what life is going to look like. And your ancestors are like, just spend more time with us. You may want to like really do some ancestral, like burn a brown candle or a white candle. You know, maybe even wearing some ancestral jewelry if you have any, or clothing. But your ancestors are gifting you with something, but you're still overthinking something. It's like you're being blessed with your I'm getting like due diligence, but you're getting blessed with your prayers. Your scales are balancing, but you're still like overthinking something, or you're like unsettled with something. Like it does feel like a lack of fulfillment, where you're just like, I'm not sure if I want to stay here. This could have to do with, I don't know. I don't know if I want to stay here. I don't know if this is going to be beneficial in the long run. Like, am I making a mistake? Do I need to look elsewhere? And your ancestors are like, no, you don't. Your ancestors do not approve. What do they not approve of? We have the moving state here. So it's given like, don't run away from, don't run. Don't run. So I would definitely, if I were you, Crystal, I would definitely benefit. I would recommend that you do more visualization when it comes to like anchoring yourself. You said, oh my God, I'm sick of me. Literally, it was supposed to be spring, but we don't have a date set. Okay. Ashe. But yeah, I would do more root visualization, where maybe like you call for it, you start to visualize your ancestors maybe surrounding you, holding you, but rooting yourself and really like activating that Taurus energy. Okay, so that's what I got for you from your higher self. You do have some positive energy, divine blessings coming in, justice coming in, scales balanced, clear mind as well, because the justice does represent Libra, and Libra is an air sign, which has to do with the mind. So I do see some clarity coming there as well. All right, so we're going to close out with Lemonade for career. Thank you, Lemonade. Oh, well, thank you, Lemonade. I just saw congratulations after I saw the baby, but Lemonade, you've been here. Lemonade said, congratulations, Crystal. Lemonade told me to tell you. So Lemonade for career. Let's see what Lemonade got for career. Peace, Guave. How are you? All right, Lemonade. I'm picking up on Elegua energy, like the Two of Swords. So there is a message for you to pause and really tap into like what you want to do. Crystal said, thank you, Lemonade. What's up? What's this career energy for Lemonade? I love saying Lemonade. Lemonade. We got the sweet life. Yes. Lemonade. We have the Hermit and we have the Magician. So this is an opportunity for you to reroute, I'm getting. An invitation for you to do some meditation, some inner work when it comes to like unlocking. So what I would recommend for you, Lemonade, is to do some intentional. Y'all know when we meditate, we don't just sit and receive. We are, Angela's in the building. Hey, babe. Hey. I'm going to do your reading next. Ashe. I've been looking for you. So Lemonade, I would recommend that you intentionally go into meditation and like do some unlocking, like visualize yourself maybe wrapped up, or visualize visualize like a treasure chest. But it's heavy on like unlocking. I would do like some unlocking meditations where you visualize. I told y'all, as we're in this 11th month, you definitely want to channel this visualization energy that's going to literally help you when it comes to your physical manifestations and things. So this is a time for you to, like I said, reroute, to think about, you know, what you really want and to connect with your soul purpose. So doing some, maybe looking at your birth chart, you can go to Google and look that up to see what your destiny is. Maybe even look at your Saturn placement, your midheaven as well. That has to do with like your career and like jobs that align with your purpose. But we have the Hermit and we have the Magician. So you're already aligning with this timeline, and that's why things are shifting in your world. So it is an ending, but it's also a new beginning here. Yes, because we have the beginning, the card number 1 with the Magician, and we have the 9, the Hermit. So like I said, it's a beginning and an ending and a beginning that is simultaneously happening right now. Definitely you want to have these positive thoughts. So affirmations or higher high vibe frequencies could work for you, because your thoughts are manifesting, your visualizations are manifesting as well. We have the Ace of Swords. This is your breakthrough. Like I said, this is an opportunity for you to delve deep into that crown chakra energy and like unlock, and a lot of enlightenment is going to come as well when it comes to why. You're going to understand your why, your purpose, but also why, you know, you had to end certain contracts. In certain contracts, we have the 8 of Cups. So you were released from an energy. Nice. So you close up a karmic cycle. You closed up a karmic cycle, and that's why it played out in your career. And so you are aligning with your soul purpose. Like with this 8 of Cups, she's walking towards the sun, that solar energy. I need 2 more for lemonade. Yay, and that's exactly what I got. I told you, be careful what you ask for, be intentional of that of what you ask for. But we have the 3 of Swords. So this is incoming energy, Knight of Swords. So I don't see that you're going to be in this space for a long time. It may be like 3 weeks because you're going to have to go through the hiring process or something like that. But I do see your breakthrough is here already. And there's some energy rushing in with the Knight of Swords here for you to take action and actually pursue. But the energy is en route to you. The energy is en route to you. And what's the overall at the bottom of the deck? The 6 of Pentacles. Very beautiful. You're good. You're good. And the universe is ready to give to you what you've been putting out. Yeah. Because I feel like an underpaid kind of energy. So this could have to do with like a promotion. You could be getting paid more. Or you get paid the same and you work less. You could be even working remotely is what I'm getting. So I do see more flexibility when it comes to your career path. More flexibility and harmony. Ashe, so that's what I got for you. And next we have Angela. Angela said, can I get a reading on work or career over the next 2 to 3 years? Ashe. Oh, you want a 2 to 3 year reading. Ashe. I just conducted a plan of alignment for one of our OG lovelies. And we have her plan of alignment for the next 2 years. And I'm super excited because I have clients and I have their plan of alignments for 6 months to a year. The most I did was a year. And some of you may not know what a plan of alignment is. But for my clients, I pretty much get their goals, their intentions, their desires. And based off the services that I provide, the meditations also paired with the rituals, I create a plan of alignment to help them when it comes to their evolution, when it comes to aligning with that of which they desire. Because when it comes to certain rituals and certain energy has to be cleared out in a specific order before certain things can come in. So that's what the plan of alignment is for. And I conducted one, or I created a plan of alignment for a lovely. And like I said, we have a 2-year plan and they can see what the plan is and what to expect. They know what's going to be like transpiring around that time. And I'm super excited because I was like, 2 years? I'm excited to go on this 2-year journey with them. And they're an OG, consistent, lovely. And so I know they're going to show up. And I'm excited to share this space with them. So some of y'all may benefit from booking a consultation because you may be ready to start, but you don't know where to start. You don't know where to start. So So a consultation, I offer 30 minutes as well as an hour. If you like to talk a lot, book an hour, because I don't go over them 30 minutes, bitch. You may get a little buffer of 2 minutes because we closing up. So I might go 32 minutes over. But if you talk a lot, you got a lot to unpack. An hour is a space for you. Ashe? So what we got? We have Angela wants to know work and career over the next 2 to 3 years. And you sent in a generous love donation. So how can I do that over the next 2 to 3 years? 10, 20, 30. Okay, so I'm going to break it. Angela, how I'm going to do this for you is I'm going to break down. Hold on. So that's 6. That's 12 cards. So 4, 8, 12. So I'm going to do 4 cards. I'm going to break down 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. And I'm going to give you 4 cards per year. I do equal exchanges. Ashe, Lovely said it's 10-10. It's 10-11 where I'm at now. It's 1-1-1. You said 6 to 12 months is good? Which one you want, babe? Because I could do it. What you want to do? What you want to do? I'm going to keep shuffling before you tell me really quick. Okay, you said okay, 2 to 3. Yeah, because you asked for a reason. So let's see. Let's see what this first year, and this is according to. So this prediction, this energy that I'm tapping into is as long as you stay in alignment with the current path when it comes, because I feel like you're doing the work. It does feel like you're in alignment. You're going down a rabbit hole. It feels like of like discovering maybe your purpose or what God has to do for you, has you to do next, or whatever this is. But whatever path it is that you're on, you are on a path of alignment. You could benefit from some. Book your consultation. Book your consultation, Angela. Whenever you're ready. You know, I try not to pressure y'all, because I just see the potential and I be knowing. But you're gonna show up when you're ready. But yeah. So this is depending on you steadily going down the path of evolving and transcending. So let's see what we got. All right, I'm gonna start pulling. There we go. We starting off strong with the strength here. Nice. All right, so the first year. Woo-wee! And we're entering a 1 year. 1 represents a Leo, so it's gonna have everything to do with your purpose and your confidence. So I'm gonna just start pulling. So year 1. Woo! Hold on, bitch. I gotta get the fan. You have the strength and you have the 10 of Pentacles starting off. Let me keep pulling. You keep doing what you're doing now. Strength, 10 of Pentacles. So I need 4 for each year. The King of Wands. This is also Leo energy. Fuck. The 10 is Leo energy because it's the 1. We're entering a 10 year. Okay, come on. You got me excited. You got some good energy that we're starting off with. And it's going to only get better. I know it is. I told you. The Queen of Cups in reverse. All right, so that's year 1. Year 2. Page of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. So, year 1 is going to be very fruitful. Year 1 is going to be very fruitful. Very, very fruitful when it comes to home, when it comes to your material needs, when it comes to your financial investments, your bank account, when it comes to work. I don't know if I said that. Year 1 is going to be for you, Angela. Year 1 is like, I just heard I found myself. So you may have been doing a lot of work when it comes to like finding yourself or loving yourself over the past few years. It feels like you've been on the journey. It feels like you've been taking space from relationships like love life, or even if you're in a relationship, like you've been taking time for yourself. It feels like you've been by yourself though. Have you been by yourself, like single? Maybe celibacy, I'm picking up on that too. Like you've been really like honing into you. And next year, you're just going to be walking in that very radiant. You're going to be having a lot of experiencing, you're single for sure. Yes. You're going to be experiencing and creating very positive experiences, memorable experiences is what I'm seeing as well. Your emotional space is going to be in control. Like, your emotions are going to be stabilized. You're going to be able to think logically, make clear decisions, direct energy, direct people without second guessing. Confidence is going to be at an all-time high. It has something to do with like your wardrobe changing as well. There could be like some body figure-esque energy that I'm picking up as well. Like, you're going to be, it feels like you're going to be in your prime. When's your birthday and how old do you turn? But this is your prime. That's what I'm getting. Overall energy for the 2026 year. 2026 is the beginning of a non-cycle year. So you're starting off fortified. You're starting off strong. You're starting off positive. You're 12/7. Nice. So your birthday is coming in. So this is literally like a rebirth for you. You're 50. Nice. That 5 is also connected to Leo energy. So, and Sagittarius is very, very magnetic. So yeah, this one year, your year 50 is going to be fruitful, fortifying, fun, and liberating. All right. When it comes to year 2027, my apologies. 2027. So 2027 is going to be like, I feel this very like this strong angelic embodiment energy over you that you're like just radiating, that you're embodying as well. Like, your frequency is going to be really, really high. It's going to be like a next level where you're going to be, it's like your intuitive gifts. So your year 2027, Angela, is going to be very powerful because you're going to be connecting deeper to your intuition and to your guides. A lot of shadow work as well, but not shadow work in a way that you may think, like where it's like really dark and healing. It's like you're going to be maneuvering through the year. It's like floating. Year 2027 in a word is floating. Floating. Energy is going to be very fluid. It's going to be a lot of like a lot of travel, spiritually and physically. And fluidity, emotional stability, and spiritual activation is going to be a theme, the highlighting theme for 2027. Like, you're going to be very transcendental to where it's like in the world but not of it. Like, your emotional space, you're going to be like shifting your emotional space to where you're going to understand energy in a way that you haven't before, and that's going to help you maneuver your experiences with ease. So that's what we have as the theme: spiritual enlightenment and evolution in year 2025. I meant 2027. My apologies. 2027. And then for 2028. Oh. 2028. Nice. We have the King of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. Your relationships, yeah. The Devil in reverse, and we have the Fool upright. Nice. So the year 2028 is going to be heavy on community, heavy on relationships. Relationships are going to be a big theme. I'm getting like big auntie. There could be like one of your children or somebody could be pregnant. But I pick up on like this matriarchal energy. Yeah, I do feel like, yeah, it's like a third, it's like a new edition energy that I'm getting. Somebody could get pregnant. One of your babies might be getting pregnant. I do feel like somebody, yeah. But it's not like this pregnancy that I'm picking up on from one of your girls. It's like with their life partner. This, I'm not sure if it's a physical baby or if it's like they're moving in with their life partner or they're getting married, like birthing something new. But it's like your girls or your girl, one of your daughters, or they may be showing up in different ways for both of them, because I'm picking up on both of them. But they're going to need your like guidance or nurturing or something like that. They're going to need for you to show up. So 2028 for you is going to be heavy on like family. Your girls are 16. Like I said, it may not be a baby. So what, 2 years from now, they're going to be 18. It could be them, like I said, maybe moving in with a partner or branching out, where they're going to need your nurturing, your guidance or something like that. But it's something about starting anew outside of your home that you're in. Okay? It may not literally be a baby, or it may be. We talking about 2 years from now. And I don't know, but that's what I'm picking up on. It's like a family building and expansion. That's what I'm getting. Expansion and family building. And you're going to be at the head of it, guiding them through, holding space for them. Okay? But you have a lot of like threes. Well, not a lot, but you have the 3 energy here. So it's like this. It's just, and 3 has to do with expansive. It could be expanding family, expanding the mind, expanding community, expanding friends and relationships and things like that. But it is some connection with your girls. And being that they're 18, that could, like I said, symbolize them maybe entering the real world and just needing your guidance and support along the way. But relationships are going to be a theme. Matriarchal energy is going to be a big theme of 2027 moving into 2028. Okay, so that's what I got for you. But with the 3 of Pentacles here, you're definitely going to be working with spirit in a way that you never have before. So that's what I got for you, babe. And I believe that's it for tonight. You said college. Ashe. Thank y'all for sharing this space. Like I said, head over to the website, run over there, CrystalineMars.com, get y'all cards ready, and add your Celestial Goddess fans to the website. Any other spiritual tools, gems, jewels, rituals that you need. We have just a few hours before our 25% off Purple Friday sale goes live. And I will meet y'all on YouTube for Thursday for our collective reading. And for our Crystaline Aquarius lovelies, I'll be posting the 11/11 ritual very soon. Once I finish working that'll probably be like Sunday when we're out of this shadow period. So y'all stay tuned for that. But enjoy the rest of your day, your night, whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you, baby boo. Ashe. Nakupenda. Ashe. I love you.